Good afternoon, my friends.
Stillwater! Stillwater!
Are you enjoying this beautiful day?
Hi there, everyone. My name is Mallika Chopra. I'm so happy we can spend some time with each other today. Together, we're going to be noticing new things, making some music,
Nice song, everyone.
and even trying different ways of breathing. And speaking of breathing, let's start by just taking a big, deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. In and out.
Breathe in and out.
Okay, I think we're almost ready. Before we begin, would you mind gathering some things to help with this experience? Can you find a comfy pillow, a towel or exercise mat, and a plastic bowl and spoon? Feel free to ask a parent or adult for help. See you back here in about a minute.
You have any old blankets?
Have a look in the shed. Why, hello there. Welcome. There's room for everyone. Huh. There now.
Have you found them? Great. This is going to be fun. Now take out your comfy pillow, sit on top of it, and let's begin.
Hello there. Welcome to a mindful moment with Stillwater. We are so glad you can join us. Did you know looking and listening to our surroundings can help relax and calm the mind? You might even discover something new. So today, we're going to use our eyes to be mindful and notice the world around us. There's so much color in nature. What colors do you see? Green, brown, blue, red, gray, pink. Ah, and look who added one more color. Can you spot the red trees and bushes? Look at the birds soaring high above in the big blue sky. Do you see the ripples in Stillwater's Zen garden? Or the rectangles on his house? How about the rocks leading to his bridge? And the arch shape as the bridge crosses the creek. Oh look, tiny footsteps in the snow. Can you guess what animal it is? It looks like a small bird. Watch as the lanterns start to glow. And the fireflies love to glow too. Ah, the starry night sky. Keep an eye out for shooting stars. And make a wish. Great job noticing today.
So, how do you feel now?
Actually, a lot better.
I think it's wonderful you've come out here to be so present in the world around you. Very good work.
Thank you, Stillwater.
I'm proud of you for trying.
I'm proud of me, too.
Hi, I'm Kishi Bashi.
And I'm Toby.
I hope you like our music.
Kay and I love to play music.
We had a chance to write music for Stillwater, this wonderful show.
It's so much fun.
It allows me and Toby, the composers, to have fun with the music.
And we really would hope that you would play some with us today. Would that be okay?
Would you like to try?
Okay.
We brought our instruments.
Got mine.
Did you guys bring yours? Do you guys have your bowls and spoons? Toby, what do you think? Are they ready?
Let me see. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, yeah, they got them.
Okay, well, let's make music together. Toby, you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, well, let's start with the beat. Okay, so you guys grab your bowl and spoon and tap along. And it's okay if you don't have one. You can also just clap like me, okay? So clap along because I'm going to start playing the violin. Ready?
Great job, everybody.
1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, that was fun.
Sounded awesome. Great job.
Wow, you guys did amazing. You guys are all musicians here. Now, I have a question. How did that make you feel? Happy? Calm? Excited? Sad?
Music can make us feel lots of things. The type of music that I really enjoy sometimes is music that just invites you to feel. It just is this open invitation to experience something.
I was about 7 years old when I started the violin, and I think I love it so much because it's like singing. It's like na da da. And it's kind of like it was really beautiful to me, so I've played it ever since.
Kay and I actually went to school together, so we were growing up playing music together.
Playing music with your friend is probably one of the best things you could ever do.
There's like one thing better than making music is making music with your friends, and that's so much fun.
Hey Toby, why don't we play a game?
Sure, what are you thinking?
Let's try and name a feeling and then make music to match it.
Interesting. Okay, let's give it a try.
All right, well, let's start with the feeling of happiness. You ready?
I'm ready, let's do it.
Toby, why don't you kick it off? 1, 2, 3, 4.
I'm pretty happy.
That melody really made me happy. Toby, what makes you happy about that?
Yeah, the melody made me happy, and the ukulele always makes me happy.
I like the ukulele makes me happy too.
Ukulele is such a cute little instrument. I love it. Should we try the opposite? Sadness?
Let's do it.
All right, Kay. Sadness. Here we go. Did you guys hear the difference? Quite different from happiness.
It's a little bit slower. And there's some sad chords in there too, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, sometimes it's totally fine to be sad. It's just, that's what we do as human beings. If we don't have sadness, how do we know we're happy, right?
Every feeling you have is just important as the other. So it's okay to feel any of those feelings.
I've got an idea for the next one. How about excitement?
I need some excitement. Good idea. Let's try
let's
that.
do it. That was pretty exciting. That's how excitement should feel.
Sometimes excitement is hard because it's really fast. So you have to kind of keep up with the music. So you're kind of running along with it.
That's a big challenge for me.
I almost drop my instrument sometimes by excitement.
I have dropped my instrument sometimes from excitement. So that's the danger of being too excited about playing.
Yeah. So for our last one, how about if we try calmness?
Okay, that'd be a good one. Yeah, I need to calm down here.
That was a lot of fun.
I felt really calm.
What about the music made you feel calm?
It was like long and soft. Nothing changed very quickly. It was very slow and smooth. Yeah.
It took its time, and there wasn't a big beat, and it kind of flowed.
Do you hear that sound? Is that you, Toby?
It's not me.
Wonder where it's coming from. Maybe you guys should go take a look.
Yeah, go check it out. Let's see what that is.
Thank you guys so much for joining us. This was great. We had a lot of fun. Bye.
Bye.
It is time for me to scoop leaves. Would you like to help?
Sure.
I like a clean pond. And so do the fish.
Hey there, my name's Jessica Skye and I'm super excited for what we have planned today. But first, let's pause for a second. Can you hear my wind chimes? I love listening to that sound. It always makes me feel so happy and calm. And so many interesting things can happen when we just pay attention to what's happening around us and inside us, like with our breath. Let's try it together. Remember that mat or towel you grabbed earlier? It's time to roll it out on the floor. Feel free to move your pillow if you need to. And it's fine if you don't have a mat or towel, just find a safe, flat surface. Now have a seat and get comfortable. We're going to take 3 nice long breaths, in through the nose and out through the mouth. Two more, and do it with me. Inhaling. Exhaling. Last one. Deep breath in through your nose. Heavy exhale through your mouth.
What are you doing? Stillwater says if you have an angry feeling inside you, sit still, close your eyes, and take deep, slow breaths. It can make you feel better.
Great job. Now, breathing is one of those things that we do all the time, and sometimes we don't even notice it. But if you're not feeling great on the inside, taking a moment to catch your breath can change that and really help you feel calm.
Is it working? Actually, it is.
Are you ready to try something new? It's called deep belly breathing, and it's one of Stillwater's favorites.
I like your big belly.
Me too.
I'd like you to put one hand right here, on the top of your stomach, just below your ribs. And when you breathe in, do it through your nose. And I want you to try and make your belly big and full. It's like a balloon and we're filling it up with air. And when it's full, go ahead and exhale super slowly through your mouth. Let me show you and then let's do it together. Ready? Do this one with me. Feels good, right? Let's do it a few more times together. Just keep going. Super calming. One more. Nice job filling up that balloon.
Very nice. I think you're a natural.
Next, I'd like to ask, what are some of the things you notice when everything's super quiet?
There are many different ways to be mindful in the world around you.
Let's sit for a moment and just listen. And I find sometimes it helps me focus if I close my eyes. So give it a go. Soften your gaze or completely close your eyes. And just tune in with all those noises around you. I can hear the water trickling behind me. I can hear the birds chirping in the distance. And the leaves rustling in the wind. What can you hear? Maybe there's a fan blowing air in the background. A car outside. Maybe your family are in the other room and you can hear them. So take a moment. Notice if you can hear your own breath. Isn't it wonderful? Now let's use our eyes this time.
How do we start?
First, start with what you see. The shape of the fruit, the colors.
So have a look around. I can see pink flowers. I can see green leaves starting to turn yellow. And I can see a red table. What colours can you find around you in your space? What colour are the walls? Maybe there's an object on a desk or a table. What colour's that? Maybe even look outside your window. Notice what you can see there. There are so many colours in the world. So take a moment, taking them all in. Excellent job using your senses. Now let's move on to something new. Go ahead and stand up on your mat or towel, just like this. If you've got shoes and socks on, go ahead and take them off now. We're going to give our toes something to do. All set? Let's scrunch our toes up and notice what we feel. I can feel tingles in the tips of my toes. What can you feel beneath your toes? Is it soft? Is anything bunching up between your toes? Maybe you're on wooden floors or tile. Is it cool? Is it warm? Now let's move up from our feet to the rest of our body. Do you feel the air around you? Maybe there's a fan or a heater and you can feel it blowing air onto your skin. Or maybe you're stood near an open window and you can feel the breeze coming in.
Did you feel the cold on your back?
That's my favorite part.
Perhaps the air in your room is still. Try moving your arms slowly around you. I bet you can feel the air now. So just notice how that feels. It's like the air's moving out of your way. Just like ripples in a pond. All right, let's do one more type of breathing, and this is a fun one. It's called bee breath.
That does sound like fun.
So you know how bees make a buzzing sound? That's where this breathing gets its name from. We're going to buzz together like little bees. So let's take a slow breath in through our nose, and then this time exhale with the mouth closed and make a humming sound. Let me show you first. Let's try it together. Ready? Feel how your lips vibrate a little bit and it kind of tickles? You can even put one hand on your belly like before, and I bet it's getting smaller while you're humming. Let's try one more time. That's good. Now I love how this makes me feel. It relaxes me and it also energizes me. How does it make you feel?
How does your face and tummy and chest feel now?
It's always important to notice how you're feeling, both on the inside and the outside. And if you're feeling happy on the inside, that's wonderful. And if you're not, that's okay. But if you take a moment to breathe, it can make you feel a whole lot better.
Isn't it interesting how these feelings change when you give them time?
Thank you so much for sharing this part of your day with me. See you.
Welcome back. I am so happy that you decided to spend time with us today, and I hope you're feeling happy and excited to discover what the rest of the day brings.
I'm going to try new things all the time now.
And if you ever want to experience this again, just remember, you can take a deep breath, make some music, or notice something new.
Hey, look at this!
There's much to discover in stillness. Most of all, stay curious about the world and express gratitude for everything wonderful around you. It's time to go now, but hopefully we see each other again soon. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye!
Thank you for letting me join you.